welcome to another episode of Purple Craft Survival, where today I have 2 magical builds to make with you, as well as a bunch of random thrown in. And if you're only here to watch me suffer, don't worry, a lot of that happens too. Okay, let's talk about what happened this week. I started off the week with a bit of mining, which led to this happening. I did gather my stuff and a bit more materials, but after that death, I didn't feel like mining anymore, so it was time to get started on my first of 2 magical builds, this one being a dragon and his cave. I started with an amethyst opening, which I planned to do a lot throughout the starter base mountain range, and then mined out the entire cave. I added some dripstone blocks, scattered in some deep slate, mixed in some tuff. Dripstones went in the corner, glowberries on the roof, along with some hanging lanterns. For the floor, I went with some comfy moss for the dragon to sleep on. Now, the dragon is a red copper one, meaning I didn't want the copper I used to oxidize. Thankfully, our mountain is full of bees making honey, and I had in my possession some campfires. Still, there was some incidents during my bee gathering. Built the entire dragon inside the cave, but realized he'd look better flying outside it, so destroyed him to rebuild him in the fresh air. Like I said, it's a copper dragon with head, feet, wings being of copper blocks, and the body being of raw copper blocks. Simply because I feel like raw copper blocks, or any of the raw blocks really, look a lot like a dragon's scales. To be honest, this entire build is me just proving that point. I did learn this cool trick for the eyes where you can put your eye block in the center and use half slabs to highlight it. As the eyes were amethyst, so the wings I decided to make purple stained glass. The hardest part of this build was actually removing my makeshift scaffolding. I made quite the mess and fell a lot before I got rid of it all. And just like that, my little dragon was flying out of his cave, ready for his own adventures. With one magical build done, it was time to jump into the second one. This one being finishing our tunnel from the starter base to the village and industrial area. I marked out each section, making sure to give each of the 8 fairies their own. I was then working on the stone fairy section when I got a message from GF who wanted to have a chat.
The pond area, your mountain thingy is surrounded by water.
Yeah, it's a lake.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, I didn't even notice you doing that. I was in the tunnel. Hello.
But anyway, come on down. I got a boat.
I see
without
that.
smoke because...
Time Stone, budget edition?
Yeah, I said Dormoon, who has a weird-ass joke.
Okay.
Don't question it.
I understand about... Oh wait, yeah, I can do the same.
Yeah, that's just kind.
Yeah.
Also, I've named the ship again. Oh, oops, this one's not supposed to be there.
Did you? What'd you name it? Oh, it's over here.
You can look yourself. Read. You like reading, right? It's the first ship I made on this server, so it's going to be the first dwarf.
Nice.
Because I'm a dwarf. I'm funny. Sort of. But anyway, I did indeed come to bargain.
Okay. Yeah.
First of all, this wasn't planned because I was already planning to bargain, but then you asked for this.
I did ask for that. I needed that. What do you want for it?
I don't know. I actually did not know what I needed to bargain for.
Yeah. What do you need?
Probably some elfin stuff that I am too dwarfish for to understand.
Give me one moment. I'll be back with something. All right. Here's the trade for the obsidian.
Oh, cool. Oh, by the way, I forgot to introduce you to the captain of the ship.
Whose head did you get? When did you get his head? I mean, I have Sly's head, but that was an accident.
That's great. I found it on a wall.
So...
Well, you offer. You start offering.
Alright, I have three things to offer. Increased value. I've got moss blocks. I don't know if the dwarves have moss yet, but I'm assuming they might not.
I have no idea, so give me one and I'll trade you something very precious.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'll give you...
Awesome, tough.
You can have more.
Thank you.
We dwarfs like stone. We know it's appreciated by everyone, and if you don't appreciate...
I appreciate tough greatly. I've been using it. You'll see.
I'll throw a rock at you.
I used it for the floor for the fairy meeting room.
What did you have
so
again?
I have amethyst shards, not as.
Oh, you know that's actually very cool.
They're very pretty.
I also noticed you had Heart of the Sea. Is that tradable or?
It is tradable, but it has to be something really good. Although we're not sure how big this lake is and if it will need to, or if we can plop it in the center. Ooh. Yeah.
Is that tradable?
Yeah, that and then.
Ooh, feed me. Feed me the Heart of the Sea. I like.
Alright, I'll take. Oh, thank you.
You can have that one.
That works.
I'll just keep one of my diamonds then.
I can make a diamond pick now. And an enchantment table. We don't have to choose. Yep, and this is our map, so you can see how cool our area. Wow.
I got a boat.
Now you're boating on top of our map. You're breaking the map.
Oh shit!
Please kill.
Oh shit! How did that work?
All right. Oh, now I've broken the table. Okay, let's fix that. All right. Enough of that silliness, and back to work. So the stone section has a cobble base with deep slate, mossy cobble, tough stone slabs, and green stone slabs mixed together. Add in some lanterns, add lichen, and that's the sun section done. For the sun section, I was in need of some nether blocks, so I made our portal, and this was how my first nether adventure went. Okay.
Not great creepers probably, but I'm also bad at combat, so you know.
Should I put on gold boots or gold something? Probably. Someone's been here already. There's a crafting table. Oh, there's a chicken. Oh, I really, you know what? I'll be back when I get gold armor. I just took one look around and was, oh no, no, teleport me out, teleport me out.
Beat me up, beat me up.
Ah. Hello, penguins. Yep, I see your shiny enchanted sword. I'm just coming by. Who got the bad nether spawn up there? Goodness, is that the dwarves? Is the dwarves just chilling over a lava pool?
That might be the dwarf spawn one.
Okay. I'm gonna use them just because they're easier to get. Ow! Why? Yes, help me! Help me, army! Hunt it! Kill it! Kill it for what it's done to me! Thank you. Can I have the meat? No? You guys took the meat? Fair enough. Thank you, though. Which one do you think looks more like sun-like? When you think sun, do you think shroom-likes or glowstone? I know, I'm asking all the hard questions. Okay, yeah, I think I'll go with glowstone. I've got enough here. To recover from that, I picked yellow flowers, reminded myself why spyglasses will never get old, and started on the sun section of the tunnel, which has a yellow cement base, with glowstone scattered throughout it. Ta-da! I then asked Bear what her favorite wood type was, and she said oak, so I mined a bunch of oak and started placing them. Yes, I'm mental and use the version where it's all bark. I then went crazy with the leaves, and finished the wood section off with some campfires for light. There was a lot of people on while I was working on the fire section, so instead of walking you through it, I'll just share the highlights from those conversations. It's a lot of strudel.
I see.
It's a lot of strudel.
It's like a married couple.
Meanwhile, we're just over here like, how's the build going? Oh, your area looks so cute and stuff like that.
Oh, it's different when it's pollinated too.
Did he kill it?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you lost the bee.
That's why I killed him.
I am not in the tunnel.
Somebody
No,
hasn't
please,
slept
please,
in a
please,
while.
please, 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 please,
You have a
please,
bed?
please, please, please.
Okay,
Someone
okay,
please
let's
sleep.
go. I'm
Someone
racing.
please
I'm running.
sleep.
I'm running.
They're
I
gonna kill
heard them.
me.
No, I heard them. Yep. I'm like, that's not me. I've been sleeping.
I haven't slept in so long. Please, I don't have a sword.
I'm going. Why don't you have a sword?
It broke. I didn't have a chance to make a new one. I'm gonna
dead.
die.
You good? You okay?
It's dead. Ah.
'Cause I put the fire section next to the most flammable section.
I mean, that was definitely a choice. But
I was going for like most contrast, so when you're going down the sections, you distinctly see the sections. Let's go. Oh,
I hit
the
fire.
bridge. Oh no, it set it on fire! Oh no! I thought it was far away enough. My help!
I'm coming.
I'm gonna die via fire!
I'm coming.
No! Things have gone horribly wrong! Help!
Wait, I need to eat, otherwise I'll die. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man!
Which one? Oh my gosh. Oh, nope, stop. Well. It was far away. I kept the fire pillars in the center.
Well.
I'm gonna have to go mine so much more oak wood now.
Oh no. It happened. You're fine.
Alright, another section done. I wish the server would have rollbacked my horrible mistake, but it didn't, so I'm gonna go mine wood. Okay, forest area has been repaired. Like nothing happened. I lost the footage of me getting the coral. I added the silk touch book to a diamond pick. But I did get all I needed along with a bunch of blue cement to get started on the water section, which took a lot more cement than I thought it would. I used sea pickles to light up this part and added in different colored corals. Next up is snow, which means digging snow. I then hunted for ice, heading to the doors to get me closer when this happens. Yep, lost the silk pick. I was filled with grief, so I picked some more flowers to make myself feel better, and then gathered even more snow. I got work on this part of the tunnel. Seeing as I didn't have the ice I wanted to use, I used light blue cement as a replacement, and it looked pretty good. But of course this build is cursed, so this happened. After fixing that, I picked more flowers, well, flowering azalea leaves, and gathered a bunch more moss. And it was time to work on the flower section. The ceiling of this one was a bit of a challenge as it's at an angle, but I got it working. Planted all the flowers, some glowberry lighting, and snicked those flowering azalea leaves on the roof. I think it turned out really pretty. Now all was left was my own section, which involved the death of a lot of squid, so I could fill the section with black cement, and dot it with glowstone to represent stars. I then covered up the part that was showing on the outside, and it's now time for a dramatic walk through the finished product. As I was covering up the other part that was poking through, Sly hopped on. So I showed her the cave, she killed me, and then we chatted about future plans and Christmas sweets into the night. And that ends this week's adventure. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the dragon and which tunnel section is your favorite. But this is all the time I have for today. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!